Hi, so today I am doing a nice pastel set, which I'm loving at the minute, the pastels for some reason. You know when you haven't touched something for so long and then you go back to it and you just think, oh, I actually quite like these. I started off with the Glitterbels Extreme Length Tips as always. You can probably tell they are one of my favourites to use. And I'm just using Tinkerbell cover here to create a nice smile line, coming in at the cuticle, pushing it in towards the cuticle and then dragging down the nail. And I use the belly of my brush to make sure that obviously the sides of the smile line are all nice and even and crisp. Actually, when doing a smile line, try not to work too wet because you won't have much control over it, but also at the same time don't work too dry, which I know is very hard at the minute in this heat, as it will just dry too quickly and you won't have time to obviously pop it into the shape you want. I am just adding a teeny bit more into that corner because I wasn't quite happy with how it lined up on either side. Like I say, if you don't get it quite right straight away, don't worry, you can always add bits in or you can fix it with your filing a little bit later. I do like quite a deep smile line. I'll let you into a little secret. I used to absolutely be terrified of a client asking for a smile line. So I just got to a point where I made myself put one in every single set of nails I did, and now it is one of my most favourite things to create. So practice really does make perfect. With the smile line, obviously I went round and I filed it and made sure that the edges were nice and crisp. And then I came in with my pastel colours, using lemon sherbet, pastel blue, salmon pink. And I think I also used pastel green. So I'm just on this finger here using is it lemon sherbet or lemon fizz? Lemon fizz, I think. I've come in at the cuticle and I'm applied it fairly dry because I wanted to be able to press it into that round shape. Coming onto this finger now while that one dries. And I'm just coming in with the salmon pink, which I think is quite a nice pastel pink. I know we do a pastel pink as well, but I wanted it just to be that little bit more vibrant. So this was the next option, I believe. I'm coming in with the lemon fizz here, dragging it down. And I'm just creating that nice ombre into the two colours. Now onto the pinky. Again, I'm coming in with the yellow just at the tip there, keeping it fairly fixed so then I could push with my brush and create that line. So I'm coming in with pastel blue around that circle shape here, and I'm literally just going to do kind of random shapes. It wasn't planned in my head what sort of colour blocking I was going to do. I just kind of went with the flow. I'm just trying to get that edge as straight as possible. I'm coming in with salmon pink here at the top of the pinky nail. I'm not too concerned at this second about the cuticle. I'm trying to get it buttered up, but I'm not bothered about the thickness. I needed the thickness more at the base so I could create the line I needed with my brush. There we go. I'm just pushing it up slightly so I can make that nice ridge, so when it comes to filing, my file's got something to lean against. Again, coming in with salmon pink on this nail. Going for a triangle effect here. So just using the belly of my brush to help bring it down the nail where I need it, and then I'll use the tip of my brush to obviously create that nice straight line. I'm just making sure here that it is nice and buttered up with that blue, so when it does come to filing there's no gaps or anything that you can visually see. Here we go with the tip of my brush, just creating that nice straight line. Obviously, which you don't see in this video, I let it dry and then I come in with my file just to make that line even more crisp. I'm just putting a really nice thin layer of glass slippers here in between these two colours, and I'm coming in with the some of the Glitterbels loose glitters, which is the little love hearts, which you can just slightly see under that nail there. And I do the same on this one, just adding those little love hearts. Obviously capping those in glass slippers, so it's okay to be filed, because obviously we don't want to file into the glitter. Now I'm coming on back to this middle nail with a smile line, and I'm just capping that in glass slippers to obviously protect that design when it comes to filing. I always make sure to cap all my design nails, so when you do come to file, you're not going to file into your design, because the coloured powders are not a core powder, which means they're not a strength powder, whereas all your core powders like glass slippers, snowdrops white, etc. are all strength powders. Obviously you can file those and know that your nail has the strength. I'm just going over all these nails in the glass slippers. I tend to do a 3 bead method, so from the tip, middle and then cuticle. So here's the after, once I've filed them all to that nice stiletto point. I'm just coming in with the Glitterbels non-white top coat. And revealing all the prettiness. Unfortunately in this video you can't really see how nice that glitter is, but that's the end result. Hope you like them, and I'll be back again soon.